Google's algorithm has changed so much since 2005 that old SEO strategies are basically useless in 2025. But do you ain't worry. I'm gonna explain exactly why old SEO doesn't work anymore and what you need to do instead. I am an award-winning digital marketer with a degree in marketing and communications. I've spent my career helping startups and scale-ups find new customers through inbound marketing. My team and I create custom inbound marketing plans, and I share our results for free on this channel every week. Today we're breaking down search engine optimization, or SEO, and specifically how SEO has changed since 2005. So if you feel like SEO has become more difficult, you're not alone. The good news is that as long as you stay informed about the changes and adapt your strategy accordingly, you can maintain and even grow your website traffic in 2025 and beyond. Let's dive into some examples. In the early days, the main goal of SEO was to get your site ranked as high as possible in the search results. Back in 2005, optimizing for local SEO or mobile SEO wasn't even a thing. There were a few tricks you could use to get ahead of the competition, like keyword stuffing and link farming, which involves creating multiple low-quality websites linking back to your main website. But that was kind of the extent of it. Now, however, in 2025, things are quite different. In fact, search engine algorithms have changed so much that the strategies that worked in 2005 would actually hurt your rankings today. So what exactly is stopping people from manipulating search engine algorithms like they used to? Well, Google's main goal is to provide the best possible user experience for their customers. So when they notice people gaming their systems, they adjust the algorithms to stop it. For example, back in the early days, you could post a page with hundreds of keywords and dozens of links pointing to it, and it would often rank really high in the search results. This would lead to all sorts of low-quality content flooding search results, like spammy articles full of useless information. Now, although Google has changed a lot since its early days, one thing has remained consistent: providing the best possible user experience. As such, they've adjusted their algorithms to prevent low-quality content from showing up in search results. So what used to work back in 2005 is now considered black hat SEO or manipulative SEO, and it can actually harm your rankings if you're caught doing it. But don't worry, there are plenty of white hat SEO strategies you can use to optimize your website without manipulating Google's algorithms. So let me show you what you should do instead. There are a lot of reasons why old SEO tactics don't work anymore. For one, users are smarter today. They know that search engines exist to provide information, and they've learned to sort through the results to find what they need. This means that if you try to game the system by keyword stuffing or link farming, you'll likely end up creating content that isn't very useful to anyone. Not only will this fail to rank well in search results, but it could also harm your site's reputation. Plus, thanks to advancements in technology, Google's algorithms have changed to reflect the changing needs of users. For example, as voice search becomes more popular, traditional SEO tactics that rely on text-based keywords are becoming less effective. To rank well in 2025, you need to optimize your content for voice search by including conversational keywords and phrases. Not to mention that Google has developed sophisticated algorithms like RankBrain that takes into account the intent behind a user's search query. This means that if someone searches for best running shoes, you won't rank well if you have an article about where to buy shoes. You need to have content that matches the user's intent, which means you need to make sure your content is relevant, high quality, and helpful. Another reason why old SEO tactics don't work anymore is because Google has gotten really good at detecting spam. Back in the day, you could get away with posting low-quality content filled with keywords and links. But today, Google's algorithms can spot this kind of content and filter it out before it even shows up in search results. To rank well in 2025, you need to focus on creating high-quality, original content that provides real value to readers. This might seem like a lot of pressure, but it's actually a good thing. By focusing on quality content, you'll be able to build trust with both Google and your target audience, which will lead to long-term success. So here's a question for you. Do you think Google rewards websites that provide a positive user experience or ones that manipulate the system? If you said the former, you're absolutely right. Google wants to provide their users with the best possible experience, and that includes serving up relevant, high-quality content. This means if you focus on creating content that satisfies user intent, provides a great user experience, and is optimized for voice search, you're already ahead of the game. So let's take a look at some examples of how to do this effectively. First, let's talk about satisfying user intent. As I mentioned earlier, user intent is the main driver of SEO in 2025. Google wants to understand what the user is looking for and serve up content that matches their needs. This means you need to do some research and figure out what your target audience is searching for. What are they interested in? What problems are they trying to solve? Once you understand their intent, you can create content that satisfies their needs. Next, let's discuss providing a great user experience. This is another important factor in SEO. If your site is slow, confusing, or difficult to navigate, users will quickly leave, which sends a signal to Google that your site isn't relevant. To provide a great user experience, make sure your site is fast and mobile-friendly, has a clean design, and is easy to navigate. Finally, let's talk about optimizing for voice search. Voice search is becoming more and more popular, so it's important to optimize for it. To optimize for voice search, include conversational keywords and phrases in your content. Also, make sure your content answers the user's query directly. For example, if someone asks, "Where can I buy running shoes near me?" you don't want to give them a list of options. You want to provide the information directly. By following these tips, you can create content that satisfies user intent, provides a great user experience, and optimizes for voice search. This will help you rank well in 2025 and beyond. Search engine algorithms have changed a lot since 2005. Back in the early days, you could get away with basic SEO tactics like keyword stuffing and link farming, but today, you need to focus on providing a positive user experience, create high-quality, original content that matches user intent, optimizes for voice search, and provides a great user experience. By following these tips, you'll be able to outrank your competition and stay ahead of the curve in 2025 and beyond. Now I want to hear from you. How do you think SEO has changed since 2005? And what are you doing to stay ahead of the curve? Let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to read your thoughts. And don't forget to check out our channel for more tips on how to grow your business in 2025 and beyond.